Back when we wrote the physics body directive, we provided the ability to bind the body from this isolated scope into a controller scope. And remember, the body is that object that's been created using the physics service. So I want to be able to see if I can interact with that body somehow from my controller. Over here in the shell page, I do just want to point out that there is the moving object controller that is in charge of this section of the DOM. We haven't needed to use it yet, but now let's come down and add a button. I want a button that I can click on that will give a kick to these objects and make them move faster, move up the screen. So this will be a button. I'm going to style it with Bootstrap. It's a button. Let's make it a primary button. It will have the text kick. And when a user clicks on this, I'll use the ng-click directive to say objects.kick. Let me save that file and open up the controller, and let's implement a kick method. So inside of moving object controller, I haven't set up a model as yet. I haven't done anything inside of here, but I do expect that box 1 and box 2 will be populated by my directives. And that's a little bit backwards than what you typically have in Angular. Typically in Angular, your controller sets up a model, and those model values get pushed into directives. In this case, it is my directive that's going to be creating the data and then binding it into the controller scope. And I think that's fine, but it is here where I will implement my kick method. And this is where I can start taking advantage of some of the physics.js APIs. Box 1 and box 2 will be physics bodies. And if you look through the physics.js API, you'll see that you can do things with these objects like apply a force. I want to apply a force for box 1 in the x direction of 0.1. And in the y direction, I want it to move upwards, so let's go negative. Let's do a 0.2. And I want to do almost the same thing for box 2. But let's have it move in a slightly different x direction. And save all this. And let's see what this looks and behaves like. There's my boxes. I'm going to kick them. And now I can push this and watch boxes fly all over the screen. So in the next clip, let's take a review of what we've done with physics.js and some of the general strategies and techniques that you can take away from this.